It doesn't matter. All it means you have a left team and a right team. And as you go out and you start talking to people, let's say you talked to Jim and he liked what he heard, you ran him through our system, he decided that he wanted to subscribe, he'd go at the top of your left team. You talk to Sue, she liked it, she'd go at the top of your right team. And guys, that's it. After that, it's going to start to grow for you. In fact, Jim and Sue might talk to a couple who actually talk to a few, and it begins to build and build for you. But guys, the best part about this compensation plan is it is really about a cooperative effort. In fact, you only get to get 2 teams. So let's say this third guy here, let's say this is your friend Mike, the red circle. Mike wants to get started. You have to put Mike down in one of your teams. So when he goes into your left team, guess what? He's not only going to benefit you, he's going to benefit every single person that you place them underneath. That's called spillover. So even though these people have never met Mike before, they can now profit just like you off of Mike's efforts. That's exciting because if you're looking at this for the very first time, I want you to understand, we've already got a little over 30,000 people at the recording of this video already involved with our company. So many of them are up here somewhere above you, but they're all spilling people like Mike down consistently into the organizations of the people getting started today. That means you can get started today, you can go out and get your 2, and you can wake up tomorrow and have a bunch of people underneath you that you don't know how they got there, you've never met them before, you may never meet them at all because this is a global opportunity. They may be in some other part of the world, but it doesn't matter because the computer says as long as you have your 2, we don't care where all the other sales come from, every single one of them will still put you in a position to be able to profit off them. And talking about profiting, this is simply how it works. The only thing our binary is going to do, our system, it's going to look for 1 new subscriber left and 1 new subscriber right. Every time it sees that, it's going to pay you a $25 cycle commission payment. You never heard that word before, cycle, C-Y-C-L-E, just write it down because it's code for you got paid. That's all it really means. Now, we recognize sales through infinity. That means there's no cutoff. There's no 5 levels deep, 10 levels deep. We're going to recognize sales no matter how deep they come within your binary, and we're going to allow you to earn up to $3,000 per day, which is over $1 million per year, guys. And I tell you what, the moment that any of the commissions actually clear our 7-day money-back guarantee period that we put out there to protect our customers, you can redeem your commissions daily. That's right. You can get paid every single day. So a powerful, powerful system that we put in place. Now, I love doing this as professional comparisons. I know sometimes people say, well, $25 cycles, how fast can that add up? What does that really mean? Well, let's look at some of these professions across the country. Guys, medical assistant, full-time job, $26,000 a year. I always say to people, it's a 40-hour-week job plus traffic. With our system, that's just 3 cycles a day. 3 $25 cycles a day, every day equals this. And in fact, it slightly exceeds this. Guys, restaurant manager, 5 cycles a day. Physical therapist, computer programmer, just 8 cycles a day. Even an attorney, the 6-figure income, platinum standard for income for a lot of people, 12 cycles a day, guys. And even the President of the United States, with all the responsibility, all the stress that can be on the President's shoulder, $400,000 a year, wow, just 44 cycles a day in our compensation plan. That's exciting because within a compensation plan, remember, you can get paid for up to 120 cycles per day. So about 3 times as much as the president without the stress, without the pressure, without all the decision making. In fact, a lot of people are putting themselves in position to do this level of income from the comforts of their home. That's strong. So guys, listen, the binary compensation plan, just to drive it home, if you went out and you found Jim and Sue, if they just, you did that, you'd actually cycle 1 time when you did that. But if they just each found 5 people who wanted to be subscribers, computer, again, doesn't care if you know these 5 people or not, doesn't care where they came from, but if 5 left and 5 right, that would be another 5 cycles for you. If these people duplicated Jim and Sue, they each found 5 each, that would be 25 cycles for you. If that happened one more time, 125 cycles for you. The interesting thing is you add that up, that's right around $4,000. But in this example, we only went 1, 2, 3, 4 generations deep. And remember, we recognize sales through infinity. So powerful, powerful income here. Again, we're not allowed to make income guarantees. You get paid for what you actually produce. We don't know what you're going to do or what you're going to produce. Only you can answer that question. But it's good to know that this level of income is on the table for the people who are serious. Now, for those of you that got excited about the 10% rewards that we put out there for our subscribers, think about this. We wanted to do something substantial for our reps. So we said, listen, the people who help us spread this word virally across the globe, we're going to actually set them up with a gas rewards account for reps. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that first cycle of every day, that first $25. Remember, you can cycle 120 20 times a day. So we'll take just the very first one, and we'll actually send it into a rep rewards account for you for gas. So if you were getting that $25 a day every day over the course of a month, so over 30 days, well, guys, quick math will tell you $25 times 30 days, that's $750 a month in free gas. That's way more than most people will ever spend on gas in a month. That's why we're able to go out and say, how would you like to never pay for gas again? That's pretty strong. Now, we also have annual residuals. That simply means that, remember, this is an annual subscription. So for every single subscriber that renews their subscription with us in year 2, 3, 4, 10, 20, it doesn't matter. We're going to refresh the binary at 100%. That means we're going to treat that as if it was a brand new subscription. So if you went out and cycled 5,000 times this year, and the next year all of your subscribers decided to renew their subscription, we give you another 5,000 cycles next year. Remember, each cycle is $25. So in this case, that's 125 grand, guys, in this particular example, as we give you another 5,000 cycles next year for your old business, not to mention you'd be getting paid for all your new business coming in next year. Again, no one does that. 100% residuals doesn't exist anywhere else in the marketplace except here with Global Gas Card. Our support system just allows you to work smarter, not harder. I know a lot of people say, listen, I don't know everything. I can't do this presentation. You don't have to be able to do this presentation. The question you should ask yourself is, how many people could I direct to this presentation and let the presentation do all the hard work? Guys, listen, we've got recorded overview costs, live conference costs, live presentation events, training and presentation webinars. We literally have put it together where we can do all the heavy lifting, but you can get all the financial muscle. Guys, we've got video-enabled lead capture pages. By the way, no extra charge for this, but you can send this to anyone in the world. They can watch a quick overview video, put their information if they're interested. You get an instant email or text saying, John Smith just watched your video. That would be a great time to follow with John. We've got these replicated websites, again, that answer everyone's questions, so you don't have to worry about becoming a GGC genius with this. You can simply refer them to this GGC website, get their questions answered, and then they can sign right up in your business, and the computer will automatically place them in the next available spot in your binary that causes you to cycle and make the most amount of money the fastest. Because then we also have a back office where you can track all of your business, what's happening with your rewards, with your daily commissions, how is your team growing locally, regionally, nationally, and internationally, and you can literally build this like the business that it really is, and you can do a lot of this, again, right from the comfort of your own home. I'll tell you, the power of the internet has revolutionized the home-based business industry, as literally with Facebook and MySpace and YouTube and Twitter, with things like LinkedIn, guys, things like all these different things they have out there. You can literally sit there and you can connect with people at light speed, not just locally, regionally, nationally, but globally. Again, you can meet people around the world. You can have conversations with them on a computer. You can expose them to your business opportunity. You can get them signed up all around the world immediately and help them start building their business. And you can watch this grow at an unbelievable viral pace, like so many of the top reps here have been able to do. Guys, to wrap this up, we believe we have a benefits package that everyone's going to want. I mean, the value proposition, as you see, not only is it incredible right now, but it's ever expanding. We've got a global opportunity that no one knows about yet. We've got a compensation plan that can literally change your life if you're taking this seriously, just for going and getting the word out. Guys, I'll tell you, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different result. This slide is here because this is how most people live their lives. Every single day, they go to work with people that they don't like. They do a job that maybe they don't like. They don't get paid enough. They don't get recognized for their accomplishments and their achievements enough, and they do it every day. And at the end of the year, they say, you know what? Next year has got to be my year. It's got to be better than this year. But they go back next year and do the same thing that they did this year, and they can't figure out why they ended up in the same place. If you want something different, you have to do something different. And I hope you realize by right now that we're offering a pretty compelling plan B for many of you that could build a small part-time, spare-time income for you on the side of your job. Or for some of you that want to step up and take this seriously, we're offering a whole new plan A. Guys, if this makes sense to you like it has for so many other people around the globe up to this point, the next steps are simple. Timing and positioning is everything. I want you to understand something. Even though we have 30,000+ people who have actually subscribed to us already, there's 7 billion people on the planet. This is a global opportunity. So therefore, your pool is a global pool. With 7 billion people, you haven't missed anything. We're not ground floor. We're going to have to go 10 stories up just to break ground. This is a foundational opportunity that you're hearing about before everyone else hears about it. So get your questions answered, guys. Get your subscription. Get the word out and put yourself in position to get paid every day.